Three U.S. firefighters are dead after their air tanker plane crashed in Australia. This is a heartbreaking story. They were in Australia to help put the country's devastating bushfires out since September. Those fires have scorched more than 24 million acres and killed at least 30 people. So Kimberly Pratt from our partners at Network 10 is at a fire command center in Sydney. So, Kimberly, what can you tell us so far? What do we know about why this plane went down?
Well, the three American firefighters were killed while helping fight this relentless bushfire in New South Wales. They were on board a C-130 Hercules tanker carrying out a water bombing mission when they lost contact and plummeted into the bush. Now, witnesses tell us they saw a massive fireball on impact, which really rocked the local community there. I'm told that only the tail of the plane was spotted poking out of the tree canopy. Now, these air tankers, they are considered a leading firefighting tool. They can carry 4,000 gallons of retardant and water, helping to contain these blazes. And that's why when the American crews arrived a few months ago, they were greeted by spontaneous applause at the airport. Now, sadly, these planes have been grounded for now out of respect for these fallen colleagues, but also for the ones that still have to fight these blazes. And on top of that, the flags will be raised to half-mast tomorrow throughout the entire state of New South Wales.
So, Kimberly, I know it's sort of very early on in the investigation, but, you know, what was the plane doing at the time when it went down?
Well, the flight radar tells us that it departed Richmond Air Base, which is near Sydney, just after noon local time, and it was flying towards Canberra. But it was just outside of Canberra that it made a turn and it lost altitude, it lost speed, and it crashed just outside of Canberra there. It probably crashed from about 1,600 metres, falling at 285 kilometres an hour. Now, aviation experts are still trying to investigate how this happened. I'm sure we all really want to get to the bottom of this because it's just a tragedy for both Americans and Australians on this fire front.
Investigating a plane crash is always a challenge, but I can't imagine the additional challenge under these circumstances with these bushfires raging all around. Was it hard for crews to locate the crash site?
Oh, it was incredibly hard. In fact, it took hours until they could actually locate the crash site because they did lose contact with the plane, and it was only gathering reports from the ground from witnesses and from other RFS volunteers, our volunteers here in New South Wales, that they managed to locate an area, and then they got the aerial chopper with vision from above, and that's when they were able to see that tail poking out and get an idea of where the plane landed.
All right, Kimberly, thank you so much.